Hi, my name is Shimin Hudson and I'm originally from China and I've been moved to Florida for about 10 years. And today I will be talk about AI and bias in the hiring process, and especially I will be discussing about the Brookings article. So let's talk about what is this article really telling us. So it's actually show us like some database and talking about that now a lot of big company they actions were using AI in the hiring process, and then in for example it's like some big name like a link or Indeed they are actually were using the AI analyzing the database, and or like when they get the resume they were using the AI to analyzing it to try to figure out who will be qualified in the hiring process. And then the article actually is showing that like they actually very concerned about these actually giving a birth from the hiring process, so it will create some unfair for some type of people or something. It really depends on how the AI it is. And for example, they really mentioned that if the AI designer, let's say whoever designed this AI, they are not like the most friendly for certain people, or why they keep a stereotype for certain people, then they will make this stereotype now they say already having and make it more significating. And especially if whoever creating it like on purposely have that stereotype. And they especially give us some example about that, like a woman and this disability people will actually give more like in a disadvantaged position in the hiring process for AI. And also they talk about, let's say, for voice analyzing from the AI, they actually shows and like they been tougher for like for African American people, which is kind of create more unfairly. And that is actually we will have to be really pay attention about that. And it actually a lot of company wouldn't be pay attention, then like this is behind the scene what is like the risk for all those things happening. And actually a lot of them consider AI in the hiring process is fairer than the people will interview people, but they don't seem like behind the scene that could be create some unfair. And majority on the article it talk about these risks is actually because is the whole AI design program or something is not transmission. A lot of company doesn't necessarily know how the whole model, how the whole software really working, and then that's what will happening. And that's because they did not bring enough attention for that, they might not come out in a very good way to monitor it, and then it actually create more problem for this situation. And when I read this, actually really surprised me, because if I really consider it about that, I'm a woman, I would, if I put myself into that situation and my English not necessarily the most smooth one or a lot of things, I was thinking, am I gonna be in a disadvantaged position when now they say if I need to go to a company interview or things like that. And when I think about that, I was thinking this AI hiring process is actually disadvantage for me if one day I would want to get my dream job. So I feeling like before we really go to interview a job or something, I think we really need to be pay attention that like really learn about this company background or something, so try to figure out that if we will get treat I would say maybe unfairly or something, so choosing the right platform to apply from it, that would be a good idea. And I hate to say that, but it's actually sometimes especially like my culture background, it seems like changing your name, whatever, or give yourself a more Americanized name in actually like can help you to be avoid a lot of unfair in this case. And I consider this is a very uncomfortable way, but it help. So I will think the line we maybe really need to come up with something better moderator system so that it can make sure this program work. But however, I still believe that AI is actually fair more than people hiring face to face. Just cause I feel like for AI, if this AI system it doesn't decide it properly or whatever regardless, I think that like we will able to come out some solution, some new technology to really make this get improving. But I feel like people mindset, people stereotype something that seems like a little bit more concerned and it's hard to change because I would hate to say that now this say we since I would build more stereotype for people, unfair, heinous and all those things between people and I feel if we really put into job like a job hiring process, I do still believe that AI, high technology, something it actually is fair more. So currently, I do supporting from AI, using AI in hiring process, but I do really think that like not only for individual company need to come out something to be monitor this thing better. I feel that like actually our whole society kind of need to be come out some guideline for this.